Welcome back once again, ladies and gentlemen, to some more Dark Souls 3. So we're going to pick up where we left off, which was, if I remember rightly, in the Crucifixion Woods. Been a little while since I've, well, like literally the last time I played Dark Souls 3, I think was the last time I uploaded some footage from this playthrough. So yeah, it's been a few days. Probably a bit longer than that. I've got a really erratic uploading schedule. I say schedule, it's like not even. So yeah, hopefully this turns out pretty good, because I've just put some Enter the Gungeon online and I did fucking terrible for like the second video in a row, and it's like, oh god, so depressing / embarrassing. So yeah, I thought what I'd do is play some Dark Souls to make myself feel better. Okay, so we're here. I can't remember where exactly, what we've played and what we haven't. I kind of have a basic idea of where we need to be next. These fucking crabs, knobheads. And you'd think he'd be a perfect place to snipe one of them. But they do this thing where, if you try and attack them from range, once they get to a certain HP, they just burrow underground and fuck off and come up elsewhere, but with full HP again. So trying to take them, like trying to snipe them at range, is a waste of time. Like to the point where, honestly, I don't even bother like killing them. I just run past them. Okay, this guy spotted us, which, you know. Off to such a good start, you know. Right, let's try that again, but without all the being shit. You know, I wouldn't care. It might even be better to just try and fight him by the bonfire, and then if I die, I fucking die, because, yeah. I'm not wasting an Estus flask on that. The thing is though, is these enemies aren't even that difficult. Like, literally the only thing they've got going for them is that grab attacks, like, delayed. Which, like, completely just throws me. So let's try that again. I feel the need to redeem myself in the hearts and minds of the people. Right, excuse me, sir. Right. So 2 hits seems to be the optimum window. We'll just take one there though. Come on then, it's up to you. Perfect. More like it. And I believe that's like a fucking another one, so you know what, let's just fucking... Let's just do most of the fucking work there and hope we don't get grabbed. Okay, we got him. That's better. What do you have for us today? An ember? Well, that was totally worth killing 2 of those for. Now, see how he's up there. He normally stands and just hides behind the tree, but I'm going to try and pull this guy out, because I don't want to like have his mate fucking drop on us when we go for that item. Might even just try and get his attention now. Looks like he was heading down anyway, but you know. Well, excuse... how Are you joining the party or not? That's the shard. So yeah, that was worth it. That's more like it. Never mind flipping embers. There's a couple of these floating about in the swamp, but from what I recall, I'm pretty sure they're not like anything worthwhile. I'm sure they're just like shitty consumable souls. Having said that, we need to now head across here to that bridge, so yeah, let's just go for this. See what we get. A green blossom. Not terrible. Worth picking up at least. And we haven't even attracted the big crab, which is a good start. And it must be this side that I've got me I'm going to do that now, because again, trying to save me Estus Flask. Got a boss coming up. Also because one of those like arsehole enemies that we've just defeated 2 of. There's another one in here, if I remember rightly. Yeah, there you are. Can I get the jump on him? Yes. Okay, not so much a jump as, you know, a trade. Right, that's good. 2 hits, back off. Well, 3, okay. Yeah. Sage ring, also pretty good. Be really good for us actually once. Oh, hello. Can I help? No, goodbye. Also a good place to fight the big crab here, which you can see him heading over. Let's actually not fucking wait for him to get here, because he doesn't like going through the doorway, the big crab, but from what I understand he doesn't like coming up these stairs either, so we should be alright now. Yeah, the sage ring, it works the same way as, oh, what was it called in Dark Souls 2? The oh, shit, come back. You little wanker. Right, okay, never mind. Yeah, I can't remember what the ring was called in Dark Souls 2, but it was the one that reduces, shortens your spellcasting time. So it does the equivalent of that. Although, from what I remember, it works, shit, I was trying to kick your shield there. Oh, I can do it. There we go. It works slightly differently in Dark Souls 3. In Dark Souls 3, dexterity also shortens your spellcasting time. So I believe the Sage Ring functions as if you had an additional 30 dexterity or something. However, I'm not sure if that takes into account like diminishing returns for stats past a certain point. It might do, it might not, I don't know. Okay, so what we can do is we can clear down here. There's a couple of like harder enemies. If I can pull them one at a time, we should be alright. That'll lead us towards the next area, or I can continue clearing through here towards the boss, and I think I'm probably going to opt for the latter. I mean, we will be doing both over the course of, you know, this episode, but in terms of order, we'll do this one first. Gonna have a quick check. Yeah, I've only got the one attunement slot. I'm gonna have to change that. I mean, I am obviously going to be putting points into attunement because we're going to be going like a large amount of faith. Is it here I can drop down? I'm sure I can drop down somewhere. I can't recall which is the correct way. I believe this way leads straight to the boss. There is a NPC up there, Orbeck, that we will get to. Yeah, I'm having trouble recalling how I get to him. Oh, okay, I know where this is. Yeah, if you just eat the axe. I'll just stay down there, that's fine too. Same with this guy. You're the one that screeches and brings help running, but you know what I mean, they're already kind of aware of me anyway. This guy here, you, I might just try and finish you off with arrows. Yeah. Shit. That's what I didn't want to happen. Because now all these want a piece. Right. If I can kind of just do it from one at a time, that's okay. These are both pretty weak. Thought I'd follow them up. So this particular area, there's nothing really here except that. Useful if you're playing a sorcerer build. It's first decent stuff you get beyond like the one you start with. But this just leads on to right here, which if you look, the bonfire is like there. So we've just gone in a big circle essentially. What I might do here is have a quick rest at the bonfire because we'll not be clearing back through that way. And in terms of going over there, we've only killed 2 or 3 enemies from that area, so let's have a quick rest here. Again, conserve me Estus where possible. So yeah, we know you're back. I might actually try and bait this guy a little bit further out, just so I don't set off the crystal lizard, so because that should be back as well now. Oh no, maybe not. Can't remember whether I need to head up here or not. I know that leads over to where... Okay, I'm going to back down here because I don't want to have to deal with the mage as well. One at a time would be preferable. Or I could just leave these to fucking get on with it. I know they're going to chase me, but... I believe it's through here we need to be anyway. Just going to keep an eye on that doorway because I am expecting them to come piling through in a second. Okay. Fair enough. Not interested. Nice. Now we can't reach that particular item from here. It's kind of linked to... Come on then. However we get upstairs to get to that NPC up there, we can kind of walk around and drop down for that item as well. Kind of hugging the pillars here because I don't think it's either of these, but there is, yeah, there is a mage enemy here. So I'm probably just going to try and take it out now. Okay, there's 2. Right, so I was pretty lucky to get out one. Okay, you hit me through there. Can't tell how much HP the other one's got. Where you're at? It might just be one of these. Right. So you've still got quite a bit left. And it was very kind of you to just wait for us to kill them before jumping in. Now up here leads to the boss, so I'm going to do that. That just leads back down here. But we do need to get up there. But I honestly can't fucking remember how to get up there. It's something really simple as well. Oh, I remember now. It's here. This bit here, because like from here it doesn't even look like there's anything there. Do you know what I mean? Just as you're passing. But there you go. So yeah, like I said, really simple, really easy to miss as well. But you know, we've done it now. So this is Orbeck.
Well, this is unexpected. I don't often have visitors. What do you want?
And if we ask,
study that you've happened upon.
Then he'll teach us sorceries.
How intriguing. You'd better not. Sorcery is not for everyone, and should never be forced. You have your own methods. Don't let it bother you. Be on your way. You're unkindled. Oh, well, nothing has changed.
So basically, he doesn't want to know.
Fit. No fitter to be on your way then.
Because we obviously don't have a high enough intelligence stat. Which, let's check. Yeah, our intelligence is 8. It's probably like 10 minimum that you need for him to actually thingy. But at least, you know, we found him. We know he's here. We can come back and get him. Am I going to sink 2 into sorcery just to get him back to Firelink? Maybe later on, not right now. Could possibly use a couple of the free levels we get off Yoel. Is he called Yoel? Yoel of Londar, the pilgrim guy we saved. I think we need to get on that pretty quick anyway, because if you don't make use of your services past a certain point, he just up and dies anyway. Right, I'm just going to use the baby heal here because we're nearly at full HP. Do I want the ember? I suppose it cannot hurt. How many have I got? 12, yeah, okay, let's do it. And I'm also going to have a look at our rings. See if there's anything we can't swap out to make life a little bit easier. Bleed resistance is not needed. Blue tear stone's basically not needed either. We're wearing too much for Flynn's ring. And we don't have any offensive spells, so basically we can just leave our rings the way they are. Right. Not going to bother summoning help. I don't think I'll need it. Famous last words. Right. Yeah, so we're going to run in. Because if we can get some quick damage off on him, then that's great. Kind of can't remember. Oh yes, I recall. So we're doing good damage to him here. This is the easy part of the fight. Anytime now really is when it starts getting a little bit more difficult. If we can stay on top of him though, before I can get some major casts off, then we make this part of the fight a lot easier. Right, he's halfway dead already, but now is when he should start summoning clones of himself. Maybe not, we might get one more out. Oh no, he's fucked off. He didn't want it. And basically the key. Yeah, so this is a clone, you can tell because they use blue sorcery as opposed to purple. Just gonna have a quick swig at this, should be safe behind there. Only takes one hit to kill the clones. And probably a bad time to get a halo. Not doing too bad, but basically the way to deal with this fight efficiently is to make sure that wherever they pop up, you try and like deal with the clones as quickly and efficiently as possible. There's 2 down, should only be 1 more. Health's looking a little bit low. Might have to look for an opportunity to heal. Oh, probably now's good. Might even get 2 up. And then again we just rush in, try and get some damage off. Might heal up now while I've got the opportunity. So 1 more round of this and the boss should be dead. Should have enough Estus to make it through. 1 down. Should be another one. Okay, took a lot of damage there. Not doing too bad. And there we go, down. Nice and easy. And we unlock the bonfire for this particular part. Do I have a ring of sacrifice on me? I don't think I do. No, I don't, okay. Because, well, we've got a reasonable amount of souls there. Let's have a quick check. Need 7,000 to go up a level, so basically we've got 2 levels. Because it's obviously going to be more than 7,000 each time. We can now continue along this way. I'm pretty sure both exits out of here lead to roughly the same place. But what we're going to do is, past here, you sort of head towards another area of the game. Okay, this doesn't lead anywhere. That leads towards the Cathedral of the Deep. So we're gonna head along here, get the bonfire at least. And then we'll head back, because I want to do the other direction first. So we'll go and kill those couple of elite NPCs and get the bonfire for outside of Farron's Keep. And we'll get that bit out of the way first for the sole reason. Oh, okay, thanks. For the sole reason that the swamp part, it's just fucking disgusting. What is it with FromSoft games and making bits with swamps just absolutely intolerable? Oh shit, I didn't mean to drop down here. No, come back. I don't know where the big guy is now. I feel like I've made an error here. I can hear him. I can hear him, but I can't see him. There you are. Maybe if I just come this way, you'll just... There we go. Looks like I'm gonna have to fight you, like, probably. Oh, okay, his mates joined the party. So this complicates things a little bit. I might try and head back towards the boss arena, where I've got a bit more room. I think that's what's happening here, yeah. I was kind of hoping one of them would have lost interest, but... Oh, they have, okay. The one who's half damaged. Come on then. Hang about in case he dropped anything. Doesn't look like it. Also, I didn't seem to get any souls off him. That's really bizarre. Yeah, if possible I want to try and fight you up here and not pull the evangelist down there. Titanite shard. Always useful. Wonder how many we've got now. 7. So enough to probably start upgrading our what was it we were going for? The scythe, wasn't it? Unless something better came along. We did get a rapier. I might opt for the rapier. Kind of hoping this just hits off here. Yeah, it does. So this should be pretty safe to just, at least until I've injured her a little bit. Okay. And Insect Swarm might end up being one of our primary spells that we end up using as well. The fact that it causes bleeds, like, pretty sweet. One more should do it. There we go. Seems like in Dark Souls 3 there's a lot more options to play, like, offensively with miracles. Whereas, like, before you were kind of limited to, like, support miracles and, you know, lightning spear. And, you know, the lightning spear variants. So I'm fairly certain, there's the bonfire, yeah, okay. So that's pretty much all I'm interested in, going as far in this direction. So what we're going to do, we're going to walk back to this one. Gonna go the same way we did, go up the stairs and head the opposite direction now. And fairly certain, did we kill the invader in this area? I'm not sure if we did. Okay, you can just stay over there. Well, if we didn't, we're sharp going to find out when we head over to this bit, because she'll get summoned in. Right, so we're heading this way now. And again, the trick to this bit is making sure that we only pull one at a time. And we're going to find out here if we've had the NPC invasion yet. There's one of them, one of the air. I wonder if I hang about by the front, like sort of round here, up trigger. I think it would have happened by now, so I think we're probably safe. But basically, if you want to do this bit with any sort of ease, you've got to pull one at a time. And stay over this way, because if his mate gets involved, like, they both do a lot of damage. They're not terribly hard to deal with, but like... See, they're not too difficult. They can heal though, which is a ball ache. Excuse me, don't want to particularly get hit by that. If you could stop, that would be nice. Yeah, you'll have to come to me if you want to play, mate. I'm not heading back over there, so you make them blindsided. I thought he was going for the heal, that's why I ran in. And of course, because he's using a big weapon, he's got hyper armor, which is, you know, why you've got to play so carefully. One more hit should do it though. There you go, one down. Didn't do too badly. Don't feel bad about using an Estus here. Thing is, we're going to be coming across another bonfire like really shortly. So yeah, no NPC invasion, so I'm going to work on the assumption that we've already had it. I mean, you'd think I'd remember, but I don't. I'm fairly, now that I recall, I'm fairly certain that we've already had it in an earlier episode even. This guy, slightly tougher than his mate, only for the reason that he can use the weapon arts, and he will use the spin slash. And if you can't get out the way of it, there's no way you're guarding all of it. Yeah. So basically we're just going to try and stay out the way of that. And just trade where we can. I'm pretty sure this guy can heal as well. Got some good damage off there. See if I can't bait him into another big spin slash, because he seems pretty vulnerable after that. Oh, that'll do. One more hit should do it. Yeah, that'll do. There we go. And we get the Exile Greatsword off him, which actually, if I remember rightly, let's have a quick look. I think that scales pretty well with Dex. Where is it? There we go. D&D. Maybe not then. I know there's a lot more greatswords, especially the curved ones that do tend to scale a lot better with Dex. I'm also trying really hard to remember how I get down there. This is the problem with going like weeks at a time without playing the game. You just forget. But you know, we can come back for that later. The main thing that we've accomplished here is beat the Crystal Sage first time. No, excuse me, I don't want to do that. Might actually have a look and go and see if I can't pick up them items, just because I'm loath to start this fucking bit. It's not even like terribly difficult, it's just mind numbing. I tell you what, we'll make a start on it. I'll head back to Firelink first. We'll spend these souls, then we'll come back and we'll get this out of the way. And also I can actually show off the quick step thing here. Just have a quick drink. I suppose we got seven shards as well, so we should have a look at seeing if there's something else we can upgrade. I mean, the deep battle axe is doing work, like, I don't not in any rush to get rid of it, but yeah, looks like we'd already started upgrading the Great Scythe. But I actually, because I remember we tried it out at the start of the last episode, and damage was pretty poor, if I remember rightly.
Very well, then take note.
So we've got enough for like three levels here, but I'm probably only going to drop 2. Because I wanna hang on to some of the souls for upgrading. And I'm pretty sure we can buy. Can we buy shards off her yet? No. Okay, so that must be the ashes we get in the next area that unlocks just standard Titanite shards in her inventory. First off, I should see what I've actually got in terms of infusion. It's not worth having really. Just kind of mulling over my options, because like I'm thinking the rapier is going to end up being better for a dex build than the great scythe. Like literally the only thing that appeals to me about the great scythe is the weapon art, but I've seen the wind up for it in the regard that it takes a long time to get off. So I think we should just start upgrading the rapier. And if we had one more shard, we could have started on our longbow as well. Give him our rest of shards. See if we've got another one. I always lose track of how many that I've actually got on me, so it's always worth checking. Same with the bone shards. Don't have any. Okay, that's fine. Anything that needs buying? I don't think so, off the top of my head. Although the thought does occur to me now that maybe I should have, instead of just dumping those straight into dexterity.
Ashen 1.
I should have just put them into attunement. Head towards like a second attunement slot.
Oh, hello. Go on.
So he should have new stuff for us now that he's been pillaging and he's come back. See if he's got anything worth having. Doesn't look like it. I'm tempted to go for a short bow over the long bow. Suppose we could go S-Stock as well, couldn't we? S-Stock's pretty good. Really good for PvP as well. Well, assuming you're playing against someone who doesn't know what they're doing. So basically he's got nothing for us either.
Goodbye. Oh, this place is...
We're still doing alright for various other bits and pieces. So if we've got enough, I'll drop the rest of these souls in a level.
Very well, then take.
And we do indeed have enough. One attunement isn't enough for another slot, so I think I'll save that for when I do actually have enough on me to upgrade a few at a time. Right, so here we go, the most tedious section of the game by a long stretch. And I think that's, at least it is for me, but that's only because I don't have the geography down of what's where, and certain enemies are just fucking such a pain in the arse in here. Right, so we're going to take our bow off. Actually, I don't know, I might be able to get away with it. It depends what me weight's like. What we need is a dagger. I think we've got just a dagger, haven't we? Suppose that'll do. If I can have my longbow on as well, then I will. I think we should have enough. Didn't still be under. Yeah, we do. Okay. So here we get to see firsthand. Also, what I should do is, if I've got any, take this off, take them off. Okay, I don't have any purple moss clumps, so we'll just have to deal with being poisoned. That's a shame. Yeah, so look. Okay. Proven wrong yet again. Wait till I find a deep part of the swamp and I'll show it off properly. Well, there's some purple moss clumps. So we'll put them on our hotbar. But if you look here now, even when I sprint, I can hold down the sprint button and I can only walk. However, if I swap onto the daggers and I use the weapon art, the quick step, I'll have to dual wield it, won't I? Yeah. And as you can see, I can just spam that over and over again, and it lets me get through the swamp really easily. Don't want to deal with you guys just yet. I'm not even sure if I have to be over this end of the swamp, but you know. Would be nice if I actually had just a normal dagger so I didn't have to dual wield those. And I'm going to spend the vast majority of this section poisoned anyway. Unless I'm coming across somewhere where I'm going to be on land for a while, I'm not going to bother curing it. Probably try and play a little bit more carefully. So pretty much like any other Dark Souls game, when it comes to swampy sections, apart the other thing that they're known for, apart from being like a fucking claw on, is that you can follow like torches or fires in this case to like guide you where you need to be roughly. Do you know what I mean? It's not quite as clear cut as that here. Like what we're aiming to do in this section is to open the gate to Farron Keep. What we need to do is we've got to find 3 towers that have got like flames atop them. So like there's one over there, so I do need to be over there. And there's like a little flame at the bottom of the tower. We put that out, it puts it out. Puts that out, it lights a brazier underneath the doorway to Farron Keep. So we do that with 3 different places and we're in. Gonna have to pop a heal here. Don't actually have enough Estus to get a heal off. Because that is the downside if you're playing like a magic user for this particular section. Is obviously using this like quick step method, it does drain all your FP. You can use it, you can still use the quick step when you don't have FP, so you can just spam it. It does take a little bit of stamina as well, but Stone Palmer, very good shield. We're probably going to swap that out and use that instead. I'm going to be taking enough damage off the poison, so I should probably be trying to avoid taking damage wherever possible. He says as he gets hit twice by the slug. Thankfully though, once we've done like one area, we can kind of just like walk back to the bonfire and go from there. So I'm kind of just clearing not so much for the souls as like whatever drops are on the floor around here. And I am burning through the Estus like. Pretty sure there's not much else around here. Yeah. Rotten pine resin's alright. Now if I remember rightly, around here there's a... yeah, there he is. I can't remember what you call them. Dark Wraith, that's it, yeah. So we're going to fight our first Dark Wraith here, and they're a pain. Backstabs are good. Using a dark infused weapon's probably not the best answer either. If I keep getting the backstabs, we'll be alright, but as you can see, you do a lot of fucking damage. Can I get the backstab? No, I might be able to finish him off here though. Yeah. Might have a clump here. And there we go, Sage's Call, so we can give that to Andre and that'll give him new infusion options. Jesus Christ, can't speak. So I'm fairly certain further along here there is actually somewhere where we need to be. I can see me having to suicide run this particular area a few times just to get all the stuff, just because certain enemies in the swamp, like the slugs, they're a piece of piss. Dark wraiths, you know, not great, but you can handle them, you know what I mean? But I'm pretty sure once we get round there, well, you'll know if we run into one, basically. Or him, these guys, they can fuck off. They're awful. Fuck them. Has he seen us? He has. Oh, he grabbed us. Fuck. So we're probably going to die here. But that grab is the sole reason, and the jump attack that you just can't seem to avoid. Ah, fuck's sake, it's so tedious. Those guys, arseholes, knobheads. I wouldn't care though, like, there's lots of, like they're referred to as Gru, but there's lots of them in this area, and the ones that actually have weapons are, like, far easier to deal with. Because they're just so much, like, so much less aggressive. Right, so we're going to try and get back to where we were. Or maybe we head a different direction. Like I say, I'm not too bothered about reclaiming my souls here, just because this area in particular is a fucking pain in the arse. So I'm just trying to get through it as quick as possible. And pick up stuff on the way. Probably not going to try and pick up everything, but look, this is what we're looking for right here. So like a set of stairs leading up, so we should... okay, yeah, there's one here. But as you can see, much easier to deal with than the ones who don't have any weapons. Just have a quick check about, make sure there's no one going to blindside us. But this right here, this is what we're looking for. We put this out, it puts the flame out the top of the tower, and we've got another two to find before we can be done with the tedium that is the fucking swamp. And that's where we're headed. Thankfully, almost as if like apology for this section being what it is. Once we actually get to like the Farron's Keep like area, it's really short and there's not a lot to it other than the boss. Oh, hello you. So we can head down the other side here, but this is the thing. I don't necessarily know where everything is. Like, geography-wise. Oh, actually, I do, because there's our soul pile over there, and that fucking horrible enemy. Them I just try to avoid wherever possible, just because they're such a fucking pain in the neck. It's the grab attack and the fucking the jump and stomp thing. It's just right. Ah, see, I wouldn't care. I pressed fucking roll, but it's just it doesn't make any difference. See, ah, fucking hell. The only reason I went to even attack that guy was I thought if I kill him I'll pick up 7,000 souls and it's probably worth a punt. Fuck them. Hate them. It just seems like the grab has such a fucking massive hitbox. Right, okay. So now that those souls are definitely off the table. Because we did see another tower along this way. So I'm just gonna quick step my way through here. Like, imagine if we weren't doing this and we had to walk with these fucking... with the basilisks, you know what I mean? Getting cursed left and right. Fuck that, nah. So we're just gonna opt. I've boxed myself in here, that was a mistake. Is it this way I can get through? No, it isn't. Okay, don't get fucking cursed, please. I'm sure I can get through, yeah, there we go. And it looks like this is the staircase leading up to another one anyway. There we go. So hopefully if these aren't following me, this should be relatively painless. Is that an item down there? Okay, we'll get that on the way back down. Just gonna use... oh. Okay. Right. Oh, it's one of these. Oh, see the fucking range on it, man. It's disgraceful. Motherfucker. Yeah, I didn't realise it was an unarmed one. I wonder if I two-hand them and I just, like, I two-hand my weapon and I just, like, try and burst them down as quick as possible, if I can just stun lock them. Still though, we found the base for another tower, so we're definitely going to head back this way anyway. Get that out the way. But like I say, this section always just boils me piss. And it's only made like tolerable by this this quick step method. Like if I had to walk the entire thing, I wouldn't like to. Let's just leave it at that. Right. Right, okay. This time, you're going down. I'm going to have to kill him just because of where he's situated. Oh, he's sat, I was like, why is he glowing green? But he sat right on top of my soul pile, that's why. Right. Okay. So if I'm quick enough, it seems like I can actually just stun lock them. Do you see? Do you see? I was mid-swing. Fuck. Oh my god. What a fucking cunt. I wouldn't care, like, I don't do the whole, like, fucking raging at the game thing. Like, I mean, the Dark Souls games have definitely taught me patience. But, like, it's just not in my nature to just, like, fucking gun off on one. But I am probably going to swear a lot in this section. So basically, the problem there was he managed to get 2 grabs off because his grab's fucking broken as fuck. And the hitbox is huge. And it does a ridiculous amount of damage. But other than that, we pretty much had him. But I also ran out of stamina, so I couldn't continue my combo. So I'm wondering if, like, no, I can hear someone running about. Might be an idea to get rid of this poison. That might help. Definitely want to be at full HP. Maybe though, what we do, we've got 1 black firebomb. Maybe we just give him a taste of the fucking black firebomb first, then run in and punch his tits in. Okay, that did nowhere near as much damage as I thought. Okay, somehow, by some stroke of genius, we avoided the grab. Happy days. Oh, so we've come the back way. That's okay. That's fine. I don't mind that. Gonna heal myself up because I'm gonna go out on a limb and assume that he's got more of his mates just round the corner. Again, if I can deal with them one at a time, that would be better. Okay, I can't say anyone so far, so let's just go and extinguish it. 2 down, 1 to go. That's comforting, knowing that I've only got to find 1 more. And I've got a reasonable idea of where the last one is. But that's tricky to get to as well. Well, not so much to get to, but actually clear the area so you can extinguish the flame. Because there's one other enemy in this section that's really difficult to deal with, at least for me. There may be some, like, well, there will be, because this is how Dark Souls works. All you ever need to know is the pattern of, like, how to beat the enemy, and there he is. Okay, so that changes things, because where I thought I needed to be turns out to be right here. Okay, so it's somewhere else now. But these things, they're a pain in the arse. They're an absolute pain in the arse. Because, like, not only are they big and they've got a big hitbox, every time they attack they summon, like, well, like skulls from the floor. In fact, let me demonstrate, because I've only got 600 souls. I'm not that bothered about losing them. If I die, I'll go back to the bonfire. They haven't got loads of HP either, but they're just like, oh, okay, if you want to set yourself on fire, that's great. Here, look, this shit, which you've then got to avoid as well, on top of whatever bullshit attacks they've got going on. And I've just realised I'm trying to kill him with my fucking dagger, and that's not going to work. Also, judging by how little damage I'm doing, I'm going to assume these guys are pretty resistant to dark damage. I mean, obviously, I wasn't particularly fighting that thing in a good position, like on the stairs where I couldn't get past it. But all the damage that got done to me there, well, not all of it, but a large percentage of it was entirely down to the skulls, because it's just trying to keep track of several things at once. Excuse me. So we've been over there, we've been over that one, haven't we? Estus Shard. Okay, so that was definitely worth it. This is kind of the same way we were heading before, but I'm going to try and like sort of head less over to the right and further up. Because I've kind of got like in my head fixed points, like I remember certain bits. Like, oh, I need to be here, or I need to be there, but sort of how to join the dots between them, like, or where, like I say, where those points are geographically. I just haven't a clue half the time. Probably got company here. Yeah. These guys aren't too difficult to deal with, providing you can get them one-on-one. You do have a tendency to try and, like, all rush you at once, though. I wonder if I can get through here just without ignoring them. I've got to try and work out where I am and where I need to be. Well, there appears to be something behind that pillar, so I guess I'll start there. Okay. As long as it's one at a time, I should be okay to fight these. Titanite Shard. Still useful. We needed another 5 to +3 our rapier anyway. Okay, have we been... Oh, shit. Nearly walked straight into you. Yeah, okay, so we've been over this way. I'm like fairly certain. Okay, if I can get you one at a time, I don't mind fighting you. That's why I haven't switched over to my dagger to quick step through here, because I know there's a few of them. And I want to at least have my shield out. Okay, you're way over there, you should be fine. Right, we're close, we're close. I can tell we're close because... Excuse me. That bridge up there, that leads... In fact, it might even be there. It's somewhere around here though. Like, I'm kind of at one of those fixed points in my head. I'm gonna just check over here first though. Okay. We'll have some delicious Estus soup. Saves us a flask. And the Sunlight Talisman. We'll probably make use of that. In fact, I might even swap that over from my cleric's chime. I'm also going to do this while we're here, even if it is the opposite way that we need to go. If I could stop kicking them, that'd be great. I don't want to kick them, I want to chop them up. Actually, if memory serves, it might actually be over here. Oh, that's the entrance to Farron's Keep? I'm not certain. Anyway, if we go up here... we unlock a bonfire and the Covenant leader for Farron's Watchdogs. Who's in here? So we get the option to pray to him. There we go, Legion Etiquette. And if we ask to join, then we'll get the dog tags as well. So then we can offer Wolf's Blood Swordgrass to deepen our allegiance. So obviously if you're wearing the dog tags, then when you're in areas related to this covenant, you can get summoned in as an invader to kill people. If you do, you get a swordgrass. You know, standard procedure really. Excuse me, you wait there, thanks. Get back here. Get back here. Run, 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 run. Right, got you. That's okay. Don't think we've actually got any weapons that require twinkling at the minute, like, but... This is an illusionary wall though, which lets us get this. The Dream Chaser's ashes. And this is what I was on about earlier. When we hand this in, the Shrine Handmaid starts selling just Titanite shards, so... Any that we need to +3 stuff we've got, you know what I mean? I don't know whether to do this yet. Yeah, sod it, let's do it. We can take this elevator up. I mean, it takes us out of the swamp. But it only leads to one area that's like cut off. And we've got like a mini boss fight. I think it is actually possible to kill him, to like chase him with arrows, but I'm probably gonna try and do it the old-fashioned way. But yeah, this is a stray demon, just another throwback to the other Souls games. More or less the same moveset. He's got a grab attack though, which is a pain. And if we kill him, we do actually get like a boss soul from him that we can use at the transposing kiln. There's the butt scoop that we all know. I'll get a quick heal off here. There's the grab, I'll try to roll. And as you can see, that did like fucking stupid amount of damage. That particular grab attack, like as you can see, that my character was like wiggling. While he's got hold here, he will just keep actually squeezing you until death. But if you like, it's either fucking wiggle the thumbsticks or press buttons and shit, he'll let go of you. But even then, as you saw, a lot of damage. I think seeing as we're here, we might as well just persevere and stick out and kill him as well. Like I say, it's not like I was carrying many souls, so I don't lament the loss of like fucking 1,000 souls or something. Not actually sure if we can transpose anything of use out of this guy's soul, at least for our build, but it's worth having. And once he's dead, we can pick up all these drops. I mean, I could probably pick them up anyway, but it's just easier once he's gone. Right, round 2. Now, hopefully, if I can like basically just get him caught in a particular loop where he doesn't go for the grab, that might be good. Like that, he seems to always follow up. Oh, we fucked his leg. Yeah, we've knocked him out, we've killed both his legs. And see, fucking grab us when you can't, well, you can still hit us apparently. Still though, he can't follow us, we've got... There you go. Didn't know that you could crumble his legs, so there you go. Learn something new yourself. So he's worth like no souls whatsoever, but... And I'm fairly certain, see there's a message here. I can't remember off the top of my head. There's an armor set there, after you've fulfilled certain requirements. But I can't remember what they are off the top of my head. We'll check back later on in the game. I mean, the armor set that I found there was on my first playthrough, and I did this particular little bit like way later after I'd cleared like most of the game. So whatever conditions there is to actually unlocking that armor set corpse there, they seem like fairly easy to come by just over the course of a standard run. Excuse me. Right, now there's also a lot of slugs in here, but totally worth clearing this room out. Probably going to take me a couple of flasks just because I seem to be getting hit. Let's not die. So this is what we're after, an undead bone shard. So with that we can get our Estus flask to +2, which is always good. I'm sure I saw another one climbing on the wall around here. Yeah, there you are. Right, so there's the entrance to Farron's Keep proper, and as you can see, two or three braziers lit. And it was back over this way, wasn't it, that we came originally. I should just use my own advice and be quick stepping here, but you know. This Estus soup respawns every time you rest at the bonfire. It looks... Did I take me binocs off? I think I did, didn't I? Let's put them back on. Because that looks like a set of stairs there. That might even be the way. We might have already been to that one. We probably have, but I'll keep it in mind just in case. So we were heading over this way, weren't we? I'm gonna again keep my shield out here because I'm gonna have to deal with these. Okay, two of those guys, three of them even. So I don't know what they're guarding. It's obviously, in fact I can see it's something. The question is, am I going to bother? Oh, okay. So I think we're heading the right direction. Or maybe not actually, because we seem to have gone full circle. Maybe it's up here. Maybe that's it right there. Let's do this first then. Let's see if we can actually get up here. Hello, what are you? Just a shard. Right. Don't want to fight these in the swamp. In fact, that's like literally right where we were. We went back along this way just to come round in a big circle. So that was pretty utterly pointless. There is a bonfire up here though, so we are making progress. Albeit slowly. So hopefully I can light this bonfire and have a quick rest before I grow on any of those. So I'm not sure if it is actually across here where the last thing is. Oh. didn't really want to fight these three at once. I didn't really think about this. That's a nice little trick as well for these. When you break the guard, if you haven't got enough stamina to go straight for the riposte, you can circle around and still get the backstab. And usually by the time you've circled around, you've recovered enough stamina to actually hit them. Just going back into here a bit. Give myself a bit of breathing room. Well, come on then. Now, if memory serves, we should have an item round here as well. No? Okay, it must be a different one. Or it might be further along. Okay, here's our last tower, so yeah, we're good, we're good. I think what I'll probably do after this, I shouldn't run in, because there's probably enemies. Oh, okay, it's around the back of here, where that item must be. Just keep my eyes open in case he's got any mates hanging about. Oh, and that's that. There we go. Sorted. 3 braziers lit. We can actually get into Farron Keep now. And that's probably the most tedious section of the game out of the way. Picked up a few shards out of it, like. Kind of mulling it over in my head because I'm carrying about 10k or something, which again isn't all that much. But if we can actually buy shards now, I might start upgrading that stone palmer because it is much better than the shield we're currently using. But I am also like really interested to see what those 3, I'm going to call them druids. I don't know if that's the actual name for them, but okay, I was sure there was an item around here. Never mind. What does this say? Try pointless, okay, yeah, thanks. What's good though is this, okay, there they are. This bonfire leads like straight down to the keep there. You know what, because I'm actually, even on all my other playthroughs, right, I say my other playthroughs, that's only like 2. I've never actually bothered getting the item that these guys are holding, so I might just try and be cheeky and see what they've got now. I'm probably going to get fucked up for it before I even touch it, but you know. Like I say, it's only 9,000 souls, it's not the end of the world. And we've got everything we need to from a like a progression standpoint out of this area already, so actually I haven't seen what's over here though. Oh yeah, this was the other place. So look, white birch tree. Anytime you see a white birch tree, you know that there's you're gonna find a white birch branch underneath. We've got the crown of dust there, but there will be a but if you also remember the giant who's now on our side, he's quite happy to throw spears at anything that isn't you now. And also anytime you're near a white birch tree, you're pretty much in range of him, so I'm going to let him finish this giant crab off. Oh, wait, one more. There we go. There's our young white branch. And a lingering dragon crest tree. It must be in the crab that dropped that. Embers. Might as well pick up all this shit while we're here. See, in an ideal world I'd already have a ring of sacrifice from somewhere. And I could hang on to these souls as well. Like given the worst. But there's also this little area here with another Grue. And I'm pretty sure it's where there's several, isn't there? Okay. Let's try and clear it. Okay, this isn't going great. We do have an option though, in that if I can pull them all the way back to around here, then the giant will do the work for us. Should probably not be two-handed my weapon though. Now there's only one, I should be able to finish him myself, like. Right, let's speed things up though, and actually, because I'm going to collect this, and then that's it for today's episode. Seems I can run through this bit anyway. You appear to have a staff, so I don't mind just fucking fighting you the old-fashioned way. The staff or spear is what I meant to say. As long as you're using a weapon, that's fine. But yeah, recognise these guys. If you've played the first Dark Souls, you will. Sage's Scroll, that's very good. That's very good indeed. So the way the scrolls work is exactly the same as the Divine Tomes do. So you hand them to, you know, a vendor, and they increases their stores of stuff. So the scrolls, we give them to Orbeck once we get them on side. The other thing, of course, is we need to dump enough into intellect that I'm going to try and pull them away over here, just so I can see what they were crowded around. Poison gem, that was just completely fucking not worth my time whatsoever. I'm hoping these don't follow me like forever, but it's looking that way, isn't it? Are we in the deep bit? Yeah. I'm going to just start quick stepping anyway. Yeah, get me on the back. I don't know if letting the giant fight all these is the correct way to do it. I might just try and... Okay, I'm definitely in a world of trouble here, like. Please tell me I've got a bomb bone on my hotbar. Okay, we might be alright then. If I can just stay out the way of these. Excuse me, lad. He's probably good. Yeah. Whew. All that for a poison gem that I'm in all likelihood never going to use. Maybe, because like, certain items change, so that might be more useful. Maybe. But yeah, good place to finish there. So we cleared the Crucifixion Woods, killed the Crystal Sage, cleared the swamp area with Farron's Keep, and then we've got the actual Farron's Keep to do next time and beyond. So it's been half decent. We've done what we need to do without any major issue. So yeah, pretty happy with this one. So thanks for watching, and until next time, I'll see you later.